Welcome back to another episode. So this ain't the average content that I make on the channel, but didn't get a video out last week. I figured I just want to get a video out to you guys because if you might be able to tell here if you look around, it's been raining for like every day for the past week and a half. So it's been pretty wet lately. I'm gonna take you guys in the shop here, give you some updates what we've been doing in here, which really hasn't been all that much, even though it's been raining. So I did pull the low boy in here because it's out of fuel. So I figured now is my time to fix it, do what I gotta do to it. And I currently have the cylinder number 1 glow plug out of it right now because I gotta get glow plugs for it. I started using the heat gun in the intake to get it running instead of the torch. That works a whole heck of a lot better than using a torch, believe it or not. So I figured, I guess with it being out of fuel, now's a good time to fix it because it's either now or have to completely bleed it out later. I gotta get a glow plug for it. Well, I gotta get all 3 glow plugs for it. A head gasket. I'm hoping that the head's not warped. If it is, I'm gonna have to get the head resurfaced. Hopefully, we might be able to do that in the milling machine. But as you can see, I don't have light. But now that little reflection right there, yeah. That's because the block is completely soaked down with oil. Rust-proofed, I should say. So that's fine. I also think the valve cover is leaking. I'm not sure why that would be leaking because I did put a new seal on that. So why that would be leaking, I don't know, other than it's a piece of junk Chinese gasket kit that I got for it. Head gasket, that was brand new. All came in the same kit. Have that kit over here in the back of my truck. Let me get some light on the subject. So right here is the kit that I got. Now, this kit came off of eBay, and the only quality part that is laying right here would be this right here. This is the fuel return rail that goes on the injectors. And yeah, this is an OEM Kubota part. And where this goes, the reason we had to get this is because I accidentally twisted a injector a while ago when it was on that engine that's sitting over there. I twisted the injector and broke. It was actually this injector right here. Sorry you all can't see. But where this here piece goes into this center piece right here is actually where it broke. And then we just welded that up with a torch. No big deal. So I'm just keeping this around just to be safe. And these gaskets, I might have a gasket line over here that I can show you all. This is the engine that head came off of. That block in there is a D640. And this block is a 720 D722E. And believe it or not, 722E head does in fact fit on a D640 block. So, yeah. And I do still plan on rebuilding this engine. As you can see, that pieces are laying everywhere. I do gotta get all these pieces collected and put them in a box. I want to make a box. Back there is the rest of the parts. But we will have to either get a new crank or send this one out to a machine shop and get this turned and welded up again because it's shot. Mainly because it completely deleted a crank or a rod bearing out of it. So here's the head gasket this is one head gasket that came with the one kit, and it should have been an eye opener because we bought the one kit and some of the gaskets were torn. So I messaged the seller told him he sent out another gasket kit, which didn't have any torn gaskets in it, but that right there should have been an eye opener. But this gasket here, you know, yeah, it looks fun and all, but look, it's a three-piece gasket, and that is exactly why the head gasket on that is leaking. Either that or the head's warped, which definitely could be the reason for it to be leaking. I mean, that engine he only said it had 1,400 hours on it. Ain't no way, with the damage that was on that engine, that it had 1,400 hours. That engine was shot, plunger was shot, crank bearings were shot, pistons were shot, or the rings were shot, cylinders were shot. Everything on that engine was shot. So ain't no way that thing only had 1,400 hours unless it was freaking abused. But yeah. Oh, and also all the valves in that head were bent, so we had to put all new valves in it, which wasn't too big of a deal. Wanted to do that anyhow, just to be safe. Glow plugs ordered up, head gasket ordered up, and this thing will be tip-top shape. So that's your update on the low boy. I'll go over here to the 1086. We haven't been doing anything to it because parts for this are not cheap at all. And for a clutch, you're looking at like around close to 600 bucks just for the clutch. So we're slowly ordering up parts. I think we'll be getting the rest of the parts next week. So that'll be in an upcoming video, and then we'll be taking this out and putting it in the field, putting it to work immediately. So that's fine. My dad did take the flywheel over to the milling machine and resurfaced it. He had to grind this down, which he had to take quite a bit off of that. And then he also took some off of here. This is where the pressure plate will bolt fast to. So he had to grind this down as well as this. So that should be good. It's not perfect, but yeah, it should work. So for what we do with this tractor, we don't need all new parts for it. We ground that down, hopefully that'll work. New clutch. Clutch is, you have to, because the teeth and that for the PTO here, that's not in there right now. Actually, yeah, right here. The teeth for the PTO that are in the pressure plate, they are gone. So, yeah, we had to order all new clutch. Either way, we were going to have to because it was shot. So, the clutch, like I said, the clutch will be coming next week, and then we can start working at putting this back together. So, that's your update on the 1086. Parts are slowly coming in for it, and we'll get this put back together and get it up and running, get it out of the shop. Now the F-150, that is going to be getting worked on here pretty directly. We were going to work on this the other weekend when it was raining, and then ended up bringing our ground baler in here to fix it, to get it ready for baling. So we didn't give up on the F-150. That'll soon be getting fixed, and yeah, that'll soon be on the road. So I'm going to take you outside and give you some updates on the pond and stuff like that. So let's make our way down to the pond. Alright, we are now in the chicken house, as you can see and hear. Now, over here, the emus, they're doing pretty good. They're growing really fast, as you can see. They're like up to my knees. They're getting pretty tall. Now, your update on the rabbit. I'm sure some of you guys were wondering how he's doing. He's doing really good. He got pretty tame. As you can see, he's already running over here. His name is Shadow. So, thanks to those of you who gave some name suggestions, and yeah, I picked Shadow for his name because it goes along with his color. You can see he's pretty friendly. Wish we had better lighting in here. Should have put the light on the GoPro for this, which I didn't think about it, but that's fine. Hey, Shadow. You can see he's pushing out my hand, nudging for attention. Here's your update on the rabbit. New additions, you guys didn't see these yet, but we did get fantail pigeons. For some of you guys are wondering, why in the world did you get pigeons? Well, because my dad loves fantail pigeons and he wanted some. He used to raise them when he was a kid, so we went ahead and surprised him with some pigeons the other week. That one right there that you see, she is sitting on eggs. So, it is a pair. We lucked out with that. Now, these chickens here, they're growing. There's some mean little chickens. The Siamonis, which are the black ones that you see. The hens right there. The roosters over there. They're doing good, but all these chickens in here are mean. And for proof of that, right here, we had to throw these in here last minute, so just ignore the mess in here. But these did have some holes pecked in their back from them white buggers right there, because they were picking on them. So we did treat them with some poultry spray. They're healing, so they're doing fine. But yeah, I'm not sure why we got a bunch of mean chickens this year, but it's fine. So there's your update in the chicken house here. And yeah, Shadow's doing pretty good. He's happy. On nice days, I didn't take him out today because it was raining. So, but on nice days, I do take him out. I have a pen that I put up for him. I put chain link up for him. Just to run around in. I do want to build his pen in there for him, so we can keep him in there, but I'm a little scared of him digging out because I can't afford him getting loose on me. There's our update on the chicken house. Let's go down here. I'll update you guys on the pond. Alright, so as you can tell, the pond is filling up very quickly. It's coming up about 3 to 4 inches a night. Well, less than 24 hours, I should say. So each day is coming up 3 to 4 inches, which is very good. Last night it came up a lot more than 4 inches. Jeez. But it was also raining pretty good last night, so that really made a difference. But holy crap, did it ever come up overnight. I know it's been coming up really quick overnight, but I did not expect it to be 2 feet to be full yet. It'll be full here in a couple days. Jeez. But right out there, not sure if you guys will be able to see it, but right there is a stick. That stick is a good 5 inches. And yeah, I can't even get out there to it. I don't know if I can get out there to show you guys how deep. Okay, here's my hand going in. So right there, whole way up to my palm, right there, and I'm not even out to it yet. So it's a good inch and a half over the top of it. That's pulled out. Okay, so say, let's go over here and measure it to be exact. Okay, so that stick is 7 inches long. So it came up a good 8 inches overnight in less than 24 hours. Jeez, that is hard to believe. But like I said, it was raining pretty good overnight. And plus all the springs that are flowing into it here and that pond. Well, there's actually 3 ponds above this pond that are all flowing into this one. So this pond collects all the water from 3 different ponds and all the springs between there. So yeah, pond is filling up a lot lately. Look how fast it is flowing. Jeez. It was the whole way down to like there yesterday. Now it's the whole way up here. But look at all the water flowing into it. It's a lot of water. It's filling up quick, which this is good. Even though it is unfortunate that the pond drained, it is all working out in our favor because, as you can see, that deck, we got to build that. Not done with it, we gotta get plastic wood, but we're dreading that because, yeah, that stuff ain't cheap. So, yeah, it all worked out in our favor. We got to build our deck. We got to put shale all around the edge where the rocks all got, you know, gone. And yeah. And we also got to eliminate the willow tree that we had out here at the end. But this is all shale that we came in here and dumped in here, just to keep the bank from eroding away. As you can see, looking at the spillway, we'll go down here so you can get more of a straight view at it. But yeah, it's got a good about 2 feet to go yet. She'll be full. But this is all what we had dug up from, like, say right here to, well, all the way back to there. So this was all dug up. You can see from where the grass is there, where the grass is over there. This is where the ditch was, where we had to dig up all the pipe. I should have made a video out of it. I didn't, sorry about that, but yeah. We hauling some dirt down here yesterday, trying to get this all leveled out where the tree stump was. Just trying to get this more gradual and make it more mower friendly. So yeah, so right in here is where we had to come in here and lay new pipe. So that's good. It's all looking good. Get our dirt leveled out here, then we'll come in here, spread some grass seed, and yeah, this will be 100% done. Welcome to the life of a farmer. Always something to do. Always things happening. Actually, those of you who know we were working at this land, it was 6 acres, working on cleaning that out. I'm not sure if we'll be back working at that, because ever since the pond ordeal happened, we haven't been back up. Actually, that's a lie. We were back up once to get the skid loader, came back home, we didn't do anything. Go then get the tire off the 574 because, yeah, we ran something through it. So, other than that, we haven't been up there. We're kind of dreading going back up. Not sure if we're gonna go back up while it's warm because that place is snake heaven. There's a lot of nope ropes and danger noodles in there. And the difference between nope ropes and danger noodles, nope ropes are just like black snakes and stuff like that that aren't poisonous. And danger noodles are the ones that are poisonous. So yeah, we don't want to get tangled up with them. Before we close out this episode, I also almost forgot to update you guys on something else. So as you can tell by, if you look over in here, just, look at the screen. We do have some peacocks. And they like to scream a lot. But those are all, I think, hens? I don't know. I know that one right there is a male. That colorful one on top there is a male. And yeah, one or a couple of them might be males, not sure. But we've been working on building another pen here. So this is a 150-foot long pen that we're working on building. We gotta get 5-foot fencing to put around the edge of it. We gotta take that fence out too because that is too short. And yeah, then we gotta put all netting. We gotta put netting out over all this, and also work on some cover for them. So yeah, we've been very busy, if you can't tell. So these are all posts that we had to put in just to put this netting up. That is our first netting pen. That was actually built for my brother because he was trying to get into raising pheasants. That didn't go very good. So now the peacocks are in there, and now with the peacock collection climbing, we got to build another pen. This will be divided. If you see that flag right there, that will be where this is going to be divided. Actually, that post right there. So this is at the halfway mark. This is where we will probably have it divided. So we can have one kind of peacock in there, another kind in there, another kind over here. So we can kind of keep them divided so we can get eggs and know where the eggs came from and stuff like that. So I'll try and keep you guys updated on this stuff as we move along. It's kind of hard to make videos with this kind of stuff, but I'll try my best. Not the easiest thing. So if you guys would like to see the peacock pen build and stuff like that, drop it down in the comments. I'll be sure to try my best with that. And the lowboy and the 1086 project, you guys already know you will be brought along with that. So when we get the parts for the 1086, we get the parts for the lowboy, we will be working on them, getting them put back together. And yeah, we're gonna do the right thing and put it immediately in the field. So that's fine, because the hay will soon be getting cut. So y'all stay tuned for that. That'll probably be here next week, maybe the following week, whenever we get the parts and get the thing put back together. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Give me your thoughts on what you guys would like to see. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace out.